Hi guys, welcome to JayT Gaming. I'm JayT, and in today's episode of Tiberium Thursdays, we're reviewing a player called Benven2, and I'll be using my usual rating system of Command Pro, Commander, Command Meh, Command Dur, and Command No. And please feel free to leave your ratings in the poll at the top right corner of the video. And if you do enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. And let me know in the comments below who you'd like me to review next. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
Unit promoted.
Okay, so the first game we're going to be taking a look at is Benven2 versus Captain Zab. Look about equal in levels here. Let's take a look and see how we get on.
Establishing battlefield control.
We're watching from Benven2's perspective.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
So it looks like you're opening into halves that are most likely a wheel scout, I would imagine. Yep, very good. And is that a second harvester coming out from our opponent, I wonder? It was a little bit late for it to be travelling up like that without a presence of another unit, so it may be worth scouting up at this point to double check. And I mean, we do have one tech unit, but we do want the pad to be charging because that's more of a tech splash, so it's not necessary to stall the missile out. And we do now see that there is a second harvester, and it looks like you predicted that by bringing out the tank. As you saw, he had infantry out on the board by that point. Okay, our opponent is doing the right thing here by doing the body block. Bit unfortunate for us, but it does mean that even if we don't get to kill the harvester, we've managed to distract our opponent enough to get the first missile, which is obviously an important coup for us, being that our opponent has a double harvester deck. And now I want to bring out some more lasers. Yep, very good. Beat me to it on that one. Good. And try to defend our harvester as much as possible here, which you are doing very well. And good response to the Wolverine with the tank as well. So far I think it's being perfectly executed. I would perhaps want to try and get a unit top left pad, which you're now doing, and using the missile laser squad, sorry, to body block the Titan would be a good idea as well. And now we can get our Basilisk over to the other pad. And good finish off with the harvester there. Very nice. It looks like you're going to take this second missile nice and easy as well. Yeah, and you do. Well played. Just a very, very solid game. Literally, pretty much no mistakes made in this game. I mean, there are some times where you stalled the missile, which I'd have preferred not to do, but it wasn't overly important as it turns out. Okay, so let's go on to our second game and see how you get on there. Okay, so the second game we're going to be taking a look at is a rematch. Benven2 versus Captain Zab again. And these two games are one after the other, so it'll be really interesting to see how the players adjust here. Okay, so let's take a look and see how you do. Again, we're watching from Benven's perspective. And I imagine you're probably going to open into the wheels again. And our opponent literally has no choice looking at his deck other than to go into infantry. Okay, so he's gone for missiles instead of militants, like he did in the last game instead. And you counter with the infantry correctly as well. Okay, nice. I'm going to use the tank tactic to distract our opponent again like we did in our last game. And get some wheels up on the top pad. Very nice. And soon enough that drone will die and we'll take this missile. Yeah, very nice. Just perfectly executed again for this first missile. And now we see he's got a tech lab open, so you can expect tech out very soon. Which you've been expecting all along. And you've done the preemptive missile squads, which is a good idea, because he is either going to bring out Wolverine, Sandstorm, or the Titan like he showed in the last game. And at this point we didn't know he had any Juggernauts because they didn't make an appearance in the last game. Okay, yeah, all good so far. And just continuing to harass the Harvests. They're using those infantries to path block, which is very, very good as well. And the Bastard Scout at a good time. And we can use the laser squads to block off the Sandstorm. Very good. Perhaps another set of laser squads for the bottom pad would be a good idea here as well. Okay, you've just gone Basilisk, don't mind this. Okay, our opponent has surrendered. I don't blame him. Benven again playing perfectly during this game. A very good to watch. Anyway, let's go on to our third and final game and see how we get on here. Okay, so the third and final game we're going to be taking a look at is Benven2 versus Midnight Nation. And we do have a slight level advantage here, but Midnight Nation is a known very solid player, so this should be quite interesting. Okay, let's take a look and see how it happens.
Establishing battlefield control.
Again, from Benven's perspective.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Okay, so opening Harvester, and this time you can go for a laser squad, I imagine. Oh, you went for the militants. Didn't expect that. I saw you open the barracks, so I thought you'd go missile squad laser squad as you'd usually go for wheels as your anti-infantry open in the past two games. Okay, we see our opponent's got a double harvester here, so we need to respond to that, and he does have wheels, which we can take care of with laser squads if we need to. So now we need to pull. We can either pull back our laser squad to here or just let them do the damage. We do take out one of the wheel squads. And now we're moving to tank, very nice. So get the units on the pads to keep them charging, which our opponent's doing for us at this point. Very nice. And now we see an Inferno, which could be a problem for us. Okay, yep, so we want to move one of our laser squads or the infantry up to the top there to keep the missile in our favour. Well, unfortunately we do lose. It does look like we might lose this missile. Oh, we do manage to take down that Inferno just in time. Maybe we'll be able to just steal this one out. Okay, so you're sacrificing laser squads to keep your stealth tank alive, which is obviously the correct strategy here. And now we can use wheels to body block and take over. Oh, we didn't even need to body block, we just win that missile. Perfectly played again. Okay, yep, so moving away from the lasers with our stealth tank, because obviously that's a very vulnerable unit. I mean, our tanks can actually tank more, but the stealth tank is a lot more flimsy, as you know. Oh, we don't quite get that full volley because our opponent micros very well there. And now we can continue to harass the harvester with a tank here, which it looks like you're doing. And more stealth tanks take care of the Infernos. It's going to be a very close missile now that our opponent has the economy getting Infernos out. We have a lot of stealth tanks on board here, so we might be okay. Okay, nice, and we can keep this going with a stealth tank. And we win the second missile. Very well played again. Very well played again. Okay, so the rating that I'm going to give Benven2 is Command Pro. Overall, there was just very little mistakes, and I would have to be really nitpicking like I was with keeping the pad charging as much as possible earlier on to actually find any fault. I think overall you just played really solidly, and regular viewers of my videos will know I usually put in a defeat for the people I review, but that was actually impossible for me because all of Benven's histories were victories. Benven2 is just extremely solid player, as demonstrated through our replays here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.